Hello students! Today we are going to learn the genitive case. So by now we know that Latin nouns are going to have different endings based on how they're used in the sentence. They might be the nominative case, that's what this N is for, which is the subject. They could be genitive, which we'll learn today. They could end in a dative case ending, which is also known as the indirect object, and it uses to or for in English. Or it could be accusative, the receiver, the person who gets the action done to them. Or it could be ablative, which usually has by or with, but really kind of works like a massive adverb in Latin. So today we're going to look at the genitive case. And you might already know from the chart, you might have seen before, these are the genitive endings for first declension nouns. And we've got some for masculine. Basically every noun is going to have a genitive singular and a genitive plural that we could choose from. And basically when you hear the genitive ending, I want you to put in front of that word in English the word of, okay? So, for example, if we wanted to say, this is the house of the girl, you have to think, which of these 5 different charts does girl follow? So, girl is going to end in A in the singular, puella, and it's first declension. So if you wanted to say it's the house of the girl, it's going to be singular. And so our singular genitive ending is AE. So it would be est, huila, puel, I with this ending. If you wanted to say it's the house of the girls with an S at the end, and it's plural, it would be est, huila, puel, arum. So we're going to try doing a few of these with days of the week. We know that if we want to say something happened on Monday, you would say est, it is the day of the moon. It is the day of the moon. So Luna is a first declension noun. And it needs to have an ending on it that's genitive first declension so that we have of beforehand. So what ending would that be? Let's go over to our chart. And because it's just of one moon, it's going to be this AE ending. So you'd say, it is the day of the moon. If we wanted to say, it's the day instead of the god Mars, which is how you say Tuesday, you'd say est dies. Here's our nominative ending, because nominative, the word day is doing the existing. It's singular, so we have est. It is the day. And if we want to have of in English before a word, we're going to need to make sure we have a genitive ending. Oops, sorry, I kind of moved the camera. So, we want to say it is the day of Mars. Our stem is Mart. Now, Mars Martis is third declension. So now we're going to go over to our third declension chart. All genders follow this, and the genitive ending for the singular is is. So it is the day of Mars. We're going to write est dies Martis. Okay? And we'll do one more. If you want to say it is the day of Mercury, that's how you say Wednesday. Mercury is our stem. That's our basic word. And his name's usually Mercurius. So we're going to look for where the us would be. And that is second declension, masculine. Because it goes us, e, o, o, e, orum, es, os, es. So now we want to follow this chart and find our genitive. So it would be us in this part, which means genitive is e. It is the day of Mercury. Okay, so you can use this to show possession. Genitive can show like it is the book of my friend, but it can also be used for description, like he is a person of courage or of kindness, like it's describing his personality. So that's basically the genitive. I just want you to always, whenever you hear a genitive ending, think of. Okay, hopefully this gives you a good preview for what we're going to be learning next week, and I hope that you have a great weekend.